Welcome to Spillin Sweet Tea, where we pour out a little bit of the good happening all around us and remind us that we're all more connected than we think. Today is a special episode. We're calling it a Sweet Tea Spotlight because we want to shine the light on some really exciting and impactful activities, events, and people that are taking place right here in the Kanawha Valley and in Appalachia. So today I'm joined by Saddoris, and we are going to be talking about Sleep in Heavenly Peace. Now, this is an organization that is pretty brand new to me, so I'm excited to learn more about it. And y'all see me cheat sheet noting my phone right here. I don't want to miss any of the details. I don't want to get anything wrong, so I'm definitely using notes today. But the organization has a simple and powerful mission of no kid sleeps on the floor in our town. Now, that shouldn't be something we have to say out loud. That shouldn't be something we have to think about. But for so many children in the Kanawha Valley and in the state of West Virginia, it's a reality. And they are doing their best to make sure that we are changing that reality and making sure that a good night's sleep is something that every kid in West Virginia has. So, Ashley, welcome to our spotlight today.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you. For someone like myself who has never heard of Sleep in Heavenly Peace, tell me a little bit about the organization and the mission.
So Sleep in Heavenly Peace is a 501c3 nonprofit that's dedicated to building and delivering beds for kids who don't have a bed of their own. And like you said, our mission is simple: no kid sleeps on the floor in our town.
No kid sleeps on the floor in our town. That's something that you feel like shouldn't even have to be a mission statement. It should just be an understanding. But for so many kids in the Kanawha Valley, in West Virginia, in Appalachia, it's a reality. They may be sharing beds. They may be sleeping in sleeping bags. They may be
clothes.
A pile of clothes. That's even worse. A couch, I was going to say. Yeah, I mean, the need is really, really great. So what does that motto mean to you personally?
So it's more than just a motto. It's like a responsibility that every kid deserves a bed, and that, you know, we're going to make it happen. We got to make it happen for them.
Absolutely. I mean, this right here, this is the difference in somebody falling asleep in class the next day,
having a good day at school.
Having a good day at
Not
school.
be embarrassed about not having a bed, maybe.
Yeah, being able to have a sleepover with their
Yeah.
friends and not be, I mean, it's something we shouldn't have to think about, but it's such a harsh reality for so many kids and families. So what areas or communities does the chapter currently serve, and what does that look like throughout our state?
So right now we actually just now have 8 chapters. The Maroon chapter, they just now opened up, but we have Doddridge, Eastern Panhandle, Harrison, Jackson, us here in Kanawha, Monongalia, and Potomac Highlands are the different chapters in the state.
So really covering a good swatch of West Virginia. How can people figure out if they are eligible in one of those chapters?
So what they can do is they can go on shvbeds.org, and where it says apply for the bed, you can type in your zip code, and it will tell you if one of these chapters is covering your zip code or not. But right now for Kanawha, we're not open up yet for bedding applications. Hopefully by September 13th, once we do our 40-bed build, we'll be able to open up, and we'll slowly be opening up by zip code in the greater Charleston area, then it's slowly expanding across the county.
Oh,
it's going to take some time.
Yeah, it takes a
can't do
while.
too much at once.
Yeah,
which
is good. Yeah, grow slow.
Yes.
And grow the right way. So who qualifies for a bed? And we'll get more into like what that 40 number looks like, but how would you qualify for a bed?
So we serve any kids age 3 to 17. It's just a kid that doesn't have a bed of their own. And there's many reasons why kids don't have a bed of their own. You know, we don't get into that. We don't ask why or anything. We're just simply, whenever the parents go online with a guardian or a teacher or caseworker, whoever goes online to fill out this application for a child, you know, it simply just asks, what is the current sleeping condition? If it's anything besides a bed for them, then
they qualify.
Yes.
Yeah. And you don't have to be a parent, caseworker, guardian, neighbor,
Teacher,
relative,
counselor.
teacher. Yeah. Someone who knows the situation for this child and is looking out.
Once, you know, we do open up bedding applications, you know, and they apply, we'll call the parents or the guardian or whatever and, you know, ask, you know, just to verify that the child does need a bed, then we'll get up the time set up to deliver the bed to them.
That's amazing. So when you deliver a bed to a child, and I don't know if you've had this experience yet, have you?
But I can tell you through my husband and a few other people. So my husband got to go, my husband's worked at the Jackson County chapter some. He's been to a few builds, and he got to go into delivery last winter, I think it was, and he got to deliver beds to 3 little boys, and it was a really special moment, he said, because the little boys were like, I can't believe I get my own bed. And a lot of people have said the kids will look at you and say, I get to keep this bed, and you get to tell them yes. And they're so excited. They're like a little kid on Christmas morning who got a present from Santa.
I mean, I'm tearing up right now.
Yeah.
I can't imagine how emotional that is. I mean, you know, something that I think probably you and I take for granted is getting home at the end of a day, you know, and laying down in a place that you feel safe, you feel comfortable, you know you can get rest. That's something that every child should have, and it's just so sad that they don't. So how big is the need right now? I know that, so we're working on a couple of different things. We've got a minimum number of beds that we have to have committed before we can open it up, but you've already started seeing some of the need being expressed.
Yeah, so when my husband went to training, they gave him a paper that says what we know about your town, and there had already been over 300 inquiries for 600 beds in Kanawha County alone.
300 inquiries for 600 beds.
Yeah.
That's before they even started.
Yeah, and then we get Facebook messages and phone calls almost daily from people in all kinds of different situations, and just to hear these people in the situation that these kids are in, it would just break your heart.
Yeah, really. It's heartbreaking. It is. Well, and I would imagine too that once school starts and there are more adults that can identify these needs, that really is just going to increase. So I just want to reiterate that. I mean, that number is huge. 600 beds are needed right now, and the portal hasn't even officially opened for people to apply. So these are just people that have like caught wind, heard of it, seen it, and have said like, hey, I want to be on this wait list. I mean, that's amazing. Are there specific items, donations, resources that you need right now?
Yes, I mean, there's different ways people can give. They can give monetary donations. They can go directly to our Facebook. We have it pinned on the page, and they can donate directly there. If you want to sponsor a bed, it's $250. That includes the bed, the whole entire bed, the mattress, the bedding, the pillow, everything, so that whenever we deliver this bed, the kid can go right to sleep if they want to.
Oh, I love that. And delivery in, head on pillow. Done.
Yes. And then you can volunteer at Build Days, and our first big volunteer for the public is going to be on September 12th at Lowe's and Quarter G. We're still needing volunteers for that build right now.
And you have 2 shifts, right?
We do. We have 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. and then 12 to 3. And then also on that day, if you can't work and you just want to stop by, we're going to have several food trucks. We're going to have Coastal Blends, the Thirsty Hound, and the Brisket Club. You can come by and get some lunch and drop off some bedding, because we're going to do a bedding job that day too.
Oh, that's amazing. So yeah, so you can't do the $250, can't swing that. Stop by, take advantage of the food trucks, also from local businesses that are supporting you. And drop off bedding, right? What a great location right there at Southridge. You've got Target, you've got Walmart, you've got TJ or Marshalls, I think, Home Goods, Kohl's. So many places that you can run in, grab some bedding for these kids, drop it off, and know you're making a huge difference in someone's life on a Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, and then also, you know, if you're a business or like even if like your church group or whatever, we're going to host like a bedding drive, you could do that as well. That's a different way. And then if you have a business of your own and you want to host a private building, that's another option that you could do.
So many options, so many ways to participate. What a great way to kick off this new school year if you're a church or a local organization or a business looking to build morale with your congregation or your employees to say, hey, you know, as the school year starts, let's get together, let's do a bedding drive, let's do a fundraising drive, and let's make sure that the kids in Kanawha County have a safe, warm, comfortable place to sleep tonight. That's wonderful. Okay, so September 12th. Lowe's, Quarter G, Southridge area, 2 different volunteer shifts available starting at 9 a.m., only 3 hours. That is nothing for a Saturday afternoon. Food trucks, you can stop by and give your time. You can stop by and give your treasure. You can stop by and just learn more about the cause. All of those things are incredibly impactful.
And you don't have to have any experience building. We have a core team of volunteers that will show you whatever station that you're going to be on, exactly what to do. And it's really fun. We got to do our core team build, and we only built 4 beds, and it took us a little bit of time, but we all were learning, but we had a blast.
Yeah, so they would let me like have a hammer? Yeah. Y'all, let's go. I'm ready to build a bed. Oh my gosh. Okay, so if our viewers remember just one thing about Sleep in Heavenly Peace, what do you think they should take with them?
That every child deserves a bed, and that every child should feel that they're loved. Even if we don't personally know them, but just giving them a bed, they should know that they're loved by somebody, and that this bed was built with love from people in the community.
I love that. Talk about a way to lay your head down and know you're going to have good dreams at night. Not the kid, you for putting this together. This is amazing. I want to reiterate though, so we talked about that number, 600 inquiries already. We have to have 40 beds assembled, built, paid for by that September 12th date so we can start opening that portal, getting those requests in, and putting beds in houses for kids. 40 is the number we need to get this kicked off. We've got 14, so we need 26 more people to donate $250 to make sure that we can put one of these in the home of a child who really needs it. So I'm gonna say right now, Spillin Sweet Tea is gonna purchase a bed. So we're gonna donate our $250, and I wanna ask 25 of our friends, our listeners, our business community, our organization, my church families, I wanna ask them to come to match my donation of $250 and to make sure that by September 12th, really August 25th, because we gotta get the money in the bank, but in the next 2 weeks, we have raised enough money to get the remaining 26 beds, so that way we can make sure that this project kicks off right.
And then we're not stopping at 40 beds. You know, once we get these 40 bed square, if we get over 40, people that want to sponsor beds, that's just more money that can go to the next public build to build more beds for these kids, because we're not stopping anytime soon. I have no clue what the number's going to be, but we're going to keep trucking and rolling along.
Well, the ultimate goal is over 600 right now, so
we want every kid in Kanawha County that needs a bed to have a bed, and that would be awesome if we could get every kid a bed. It's just going to take some time.
It's going to take some time.
It is.
But we've got it. I feel really good about this. So there's also another program where you can do $25 a month, right?
Yeah, you can join the Bunkhead Club.
That's
and
cute.
$25 each month. You can donate, and then at the end of the year, you donate $250, and that's another bed.
And that's another bed for you there. I love that. So if $250 is a little too hard to do right now, I know, gosh, times are tough, the economy's crazy. So if $250 is a little tough for you right now, $25 a month is a commitment that you can make. And at the end of the year, you can celebrate 2027 by saying, I've put a bed in the home of a child who really, really needs it. So what else do you want people to know about the cause, what we're doing, the work you have going on right now?
So if you want to learn more about us, or if you'd like to come to volunteer at the build, you can join on our Facebook group, SHP. Just search for SHP Kanawha County, and you can find out pretty much everything on there. We update almost daily with different posts talking about how you can donate. We also have an Amazon wish list on there. It's pinned to the page. It has different bedding and material, like different bedding materials and like things we need for the builds, like the sander heads and just all different things, because you don't think about extension cords, random things that we need to keep going. But that's another way that people can help, and that gets shipped directly from the Mindful Giving that's a part of Amazon to our P.O. box here that we have.
Amazing. It's amazing. They've set up everything. Everything is so easy for you to follow. So I'm challenging you right now, 25 people, give that $250, and even more of you, think about coming out on September 12th. Join us to volunteer your time. Join us to drop off a donation, whether it's monetary or bedding. Join us to have a cup of lemonade from a food truck, something that's going to benefit and help this cause. Really, no amount is too little, and we really just want to have your participation, your support, and we want to educate you on the work that we're doing here. This is important, right? This is something that we all take for granted, that we probably see every day in our homes, but there are kids in Kanawha Valley that don't. So we want to change that, because no kid sleeps on the floor in our town. What an amazing motto. What an amazing just thought to remember when you wake up in the morning, that you're making a difference. Ashley, thank you so much for having me. Yeah, this has been so wonderful. You know, this is why we started this podcast, right? We want to talk about the good that's happening in our corner of the world, in Appalachia, and the amazing people that are working really hard to make it happen every day. So join me. I'll put all the information in our social media page. I'm going to link their social page, link their Amazon wish list, and you better bet I'm going to send you a reminder on September 10th to come out on Saturday to join us in Lowe's at Southridge for that community build project. Until next time, keep your tea sweet and your outlook sweeter.